Hello hairdresser, welcome to this live where I'm doing it from the Hamilton Island in the Whitsundays. I'm so excited to be here with my family and also having the time to talk to you guys. So today I'm going to talk about a very interesting subject. I normally talk about technical stuff. I normally talk about nanoplasty and steps and etc. But I know that this is not the whole thing. What it's important for us to understand is the reason why we work so hard. And I'm going to say something here that it's so true. And after doing so many therapy sessions, I understood if the only reason why you work is for work by itself, there is something wrong. You need to have something to fight for, something to make sure that moves you and pushes you. In my case, look what pushes me every day. This. Having my family here, be able to enjoy my family, but at the same time, be a very good professional. And I'm going to talk about that today. But before going there, let me tell you, nanoplasty has many ways of making your life better. And not all nanoplasty is fluoroactive nanoplasty. I'm going to be doing a webinar that is called OMG Effect Grant Plan. And I'm going to explain to you guys the steps that you need to follow to achieve the OMG effect. Also, you're going to be able to understand more about nanoplasty. If you never heard about nanoplasty before, it might not make sense a few things that I'm going to say on this live today. And if you never heard about, or if you have doubts, or if you're not achieving the OMG effect, this webinar will be the best place for you. So before going on the subject, let's put here the word that you need to type to be able to be redirected to this webinar. So you need to type the word Grand Plan. Type the word Grand Plan here. We're going to direct you straight to what you need to go for you to be able to participate of this webinar. But don't do it now. Type the word. You're going to receive a message. Don't leave this live. Leave after. Click on the link and you're going to be redirected to the WhatsApp group where we're going to send you the link for the webinar. Just make sure that you guys see this group after this live, all right? So let's talk about a very important subject. All right, I'm back. So let's try to balance the two worlds. Being a professional and also have time for your family. Being able to be the best for your family. I'm not going to lie to you that it's an easy task. Can you guys hear me properly with this captain talking in the background? I'm trying to run away from people talking, but what can I do? I'm in a cruise. How I'm going to avoid people talking here, right? The important part of balancing life when you want to be a very good professional and you still want to be full for your family is be able to respect yourself. And let me give you my own example. You know, there is so many. Can you guys hear me well, Carol? Can you guys hear me well? Or this person talking, it's too loud. Otherwise, I will need to wait for this person to stop talking about the weather to continue my conversation. Please, someone let me know. Someone from my team, please let me know how is this voice in the background, if you guys can hear me. Okay, you're listening to the captain. Right. Okay, just give me 1 second. He's just he's finalizing it something.
If the doors are allowed to swing. We also ask that you take care of.
Just 1 second, guys.
A few minutes to tell us.
Okay, I think they are leaving now. We can continue the conversation. So the important part of the balance, the life, when you have kids and you want to be a profession, is you to understand that you can't have everything. You don't have everything. You really can't. You need to be the best of what you can in the little parts of the day that you have. For example, when I became a nanoplasty educator, I had kids, I had twins, and it was really, really hard to manage the both lives, you know, having kids and being a professional as well. And I always felt I'm falling behind. Oh, I need to do more. Or, oh, they're doing this, I have to do it as well. Or, oh, they're doing that event, or they're participating on this, or they're doing blah, blah, blah. And that pressure of I need to do everything was always massive. One thing that is important for us to understand at the end of the day is if we are trying to be everything and good at everything at the same time, someone is going to pay the price. And normally who pays the price is the family, because we want to always show that we are good and that we are doing everything good. Someone needs to pay the price, and majority of the times it's kids, family and friends. So when you see that the only competitor you have is yourself, you are competing against yourself, and you are the person that you should be looking back and forward. When I changed that vision, everything changed to me. So I stopped looking around what they are doing. I didn't care what they're doing anymore. You know, that's what you need to put in your mind. You shouldn't care to what the other salons are doing. Oh, this salon is doing a promotion. Oh, this salon is doing that. Oh, this salon now is doing something different. Oh, they changing the colors, blah, blah, blah. That puts so much pressure on you. And instead of you going forward, instead of you going ahead, you know, walking forward, you stop, you get stuck. So for me, what changes everything was really look to me as the only person for me to be comparing myself. So I say, okay, how MJ was last month? Oh, she was like this. How can I be a little bit better than what she was last month? This was on my professional career, so on the professional side of me. What about the personal MJ? The personal was be fully in when you are in certain locations. For example, if I'm now in a cruise, be 100% with them. So much that apart from this hour that I'm here doing the live, I've been with them the whole time in. Like, yeah, of course. I was 100% in. My mind and my body was in. While I was here, I wasn't worried about MJ professional. I was worried about me as mom, as a wife. And this has changed the game. So you can have everything. But first, for you to become better professionally, you need to be able to be the best professional you can be, having the best knowledge, understanding more. This is the only way. I don't know other way for you to become a better professional if you don't have knowledge enough about something. I get scared the little knowledge people have here in many professions. I get scared how little people know about their own profession. For example, you go to supermarket and then you ask somebody, oh, do you know where is the rice? That person should know from the tip of the tongue where is the rice, because this is what they are doing every day. This is what makes them someone exceptional. So if you are trying to be the best in nanoplasty, you need to go after knowledge. What is the best knowledge I can have? Where is the best source of knowledge I can get from nanoplasty? I am so sorry, guys, if you go after ChatGPT information, I'm not saying the ChatGPT is not good, but ChatGPT is a combination of a lot of things. If you ask something to ChatGPT today, ChatGPT will ask and grab the information that there is everywhere in the internet. They're not going to grab information that is 100% accurate, because the baseline that ChatGPT uses is the knowledge from everybody online. And I am so sorry. There is so many information today about nanoplasty that are completely wrong online that I cannot say how scared it is. How scary it is when I see some information on nanoplasty. Let me tell you a story. I was reading some things on a group that is called Hairdressers Australia. And this group has so many people talking about nanoplasty. Every post about nanoplasty really reaches like 100 in comments or something like that. It's very popular. And they are all with, oh, I can see a dolphin. How cute. How cute.
You can't hit it like.
Oh, so many dolphins here. I got distracted by the dolphins. How cute. So this group was talking about nanoplasty, and there was so many misleading information about it. So many. And this woman said, I am so sick of hearing that nanoplasty is amazing and I cannot get the results. Everyone talks about how nanoplasty is incredible, blah, blah, blah. I think this is all bullshit. She said like that, straight like that. This is all bullshit. I cannot get the results, and I think it's possible. You guys are literally trying to play with us. And also on the same group, a lot of comments from anonymous, obviously defending some brands and saying, oh, this brand is amazing. All anonymous. How funny is that? Anyway, why I'm saying that to you? Because when you try to get information from everywhere, you become a Frankenstein. I don't know if you know Frankenstein. You know that Frankenstein, the thriller movie? That guy that has all these little pieces grabbed from everywhere? That's what you become, a Frankenstein. You have information, bits and pieces from everybody. Do you really think this is gonna turn out good? And again, guys, you are charging freaking $600 for a service that you got the information from pieces and bits from internet, from ChatGPT? Are you serious? That you didn't sit and spend one day in a proper learning of something that you are charging $600? So if you want to be the best and have peace in your heart on your profession, try to be the best as you can. Try to get the proper learning from it. So when someone asks you a question, you're going to be able to respond properly. Not actually saying, this is what I think, this is what I thought. You shouldn't think about it when you respond something on nanoplasty. And this is the balance. This is the balance. When you know about something, when you have some free time, you can rest because you know what you know. When you don't know enough, you never rest. Because your mind pressures you saying, you don't know enough about that. You're not confident. Someone is going to come in. Someone is going to take your place. Someone is going to invade your territory. Someone is going to do a better special. Someone is going to leave you. This is what happened. Confidence is what leads you to be able to have balance in your life. And again, guys, if you don't do this balance properly, someone pays the price. And normally is the kids. Normally is the husband. My beautiful technician says, I was telling exactly this to my students on Monday, only to follow Fluoractive channels. Guys, this is massive. This is massive. MJ, I will never, ever, ever be able to charge somebody $800, $700 for a service that I'm not 100% sure about. So don't charge your clients if you're not confident enough. How you become confident? Fluoractive is here to give you all this confidence you need. We designed the solution. We know exactly what the solution is, and we know exactly the technique that you need to follow. So again, guys, the balance is important. But you can't get the balance without getting the confidence in your professional career, because you will be only able to rest on your free time with your family, when you go out on your holidays, on your weekends, when you know what you're doing. Because then, even if something happened, you know what you know. You're confident. Even the salon across the road is doing a 50% off and everything. Who cares? You know what you know. You know what you study. You know how many hours you put into this. You know what to do, even if something goes wrong. This is what's gonna give you the free time. So I know that you guys want to hear some tips on wake up in the morning, then go to a bath of cold ice bath and blah blah blah. I don't do anything like that. I'm so sorry. If you are expecting me to jump in a cold bath, nah, I'm not going there. Nah. Hot water in the morning, please. Yes, please, hot water in the morning. No cold bath for me. Nah, I'm fine. What I know is I study every day. Every day I study at least for an hour to be the best in my field. So I know I can put my head in a pillow in the night, knowing that I know what I know and I know what I teach. So when I'm with my family, I don't need to be worried. I don't need to be worried. Again, what about if your competitor? I don't care about my competitor. I don't look at them. I have so much on my plate to look at. I don't need to look at them. I look at me, my team, and how can I be better for the people that depend on me. And this is what makes us one of the leading brands in this country in straightening. And we are new, we are young compared to many other brands in the market. So I'm here to say to you guys again, instead of giving you heaps of tips here and there, do this, do that, cold bath, you wake up in the morning, meditate, yoga, blah, blah, blah. I'm not saying that this is wrong. I'm definitely not saying that. But this is not what's gonna make you rest at night. What's gonna make you rest at night is knowing what you know and feeling confident about what you do. That would definitely change the game for you. Again, if you want to change the game on your life in 2026, starting from becoming a nanoplasty specialist, becoming the best in this field. And if you think that there is no room for you, let me tell you, we only have 10,000 salons using it for the more than 60,000 salons in Australia. So we just started. There is heaps of room for professionals, and you are invited to be one of them. I'm gonna be here on the 18th on the OMG Effect Grand Plan, teaching you the secrets on how to achieve the OMG effect, and also giving you the way to become a nanoplasty specialist. If you'd like to be part of that, just type the word Grand Plan here. My team is gonna send you a message, and you're gonna be able to participate on that. Hope you guys enjoyed this live. It was a very light live, as I am in the cruise enjoying with my family, and I'm back to get 100% in with them. I'll see you guys. See ya tomorrow maybe. But I will see you on the next live. Bye.